welcome to another episode of the I'm Just Saying Show.
Welcome and happy birthday to Tina! Turn up!
I am 28 today.
Again?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, what's going on? What's going on, girls? What's going on in the news?
Well, Ariel Castro is no longer with us.
He is not. He hanged himself.
That's what
You
they think?
think?
I think
Really?
he did.
Right.
They found him, found him in his cell. And for those who don't know, he had the girls held hostage for 10 years in his home in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm. 12 from Michelle.
Yeah.
And he had sex with one of the girls, which produced a child.
Mm-hmm.
He had sex with 2 of the girls.
One of them produced a child.
Okay. Well, I think I heard this morning that was it the AFL-CIO
Yes.
or the Civil Liberties Union?
Yes. Wants to.
They're doing an investigation with the state of Ohio to figure out how it was that he was able to. Their claim is that he was not protected from himself. But I heard a couple people saying, right, he saved us a bunch of money.
Right.
More than Geico ever could. But I'm thinking like, because the taxpayers pay to keep those prisoners housed.
We know.
You'd be paying for a life plus 1,000 years to keep them incarcerated?
Well, you thought we were going to pay for 1,000 years.
You feel
They
like
should have had him on suicide watch.
But this is the thing. When he first went in, he was. And then he was taken off of suicide watch and put in protective custody because they were more concerned
About somebody
else.
to him.
So,
Oh well.
right.
Anything else going on, ladies?
Yes, I have something. I heard on the D.L. Hughley show. You listen to D.L. Hughley?
Hughley.
His name not Hughley?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Uh-huh.
It's Hughley?
Hughley.
No, you said it. Go,
Oh.
you just continue.
You
Oh.
said it.
Oh.
So,
Anyways,
like a plot.
look, can I say? Here we go again.
Okay, go.
Sisters gang up on you.
Okay,
Go.
sound like
Tell
tea.
Hughley.
Gosh.
Women are selling their positive pregnant urine on Craigslist. So you can buy, like if someone's pregnant, they'll sell you their urine so you can get a positive pregnancy test.
For what would be the purpose of that? So you can
Trigger
One
down.
or two reasons: to either trick a guy into thinking that you're pregnant so he can stay with you, or to either tricking him into thinking that you're pregnant so you can get the money for an abortion. Ain't that crazy? But I'm just like,
Wow.
I mean, it's something that happens all the time anyway.
People
You know
sell
what I'm saying?
urine
People
anyway for drug
for different
tests.
things, but to
You
just
sell
be-
urine?
No.
Do you?
No.
But my urine is clean if anybody wants to buy it.
Maybe.
So the views expressed by some of the analysts on the show do not reflect those of the I'm Just Saying crew.
JK.
But how does that work though? And the one girl said that if you're in need of it quickly, she can drop it off at your house.
Oh, that's convenient. That is
And I really want that
But you
for
have to-
my
Like if you
Yeah.
did, like they wanted to see you do it right then, you know, so you would
Well, you
take it
can
to the
meet them
bathroom.
at a McDonald's.
Hey, did you guys hear Gloria James has a new boyfriend? LeBron's
31.
31 to her 44. How many times does 31 go into 44?
Hey, I'm not mad at it.
As many
Sometimes-
times as she can take it.
As many times as you want to.
It's okay to be a cougar. I love you.
Ew. I'm trying to think what 13 years younger than me would like even spark a reaction that would make me want to go there. That's
Rich,
just
big penis,
okay.
fun, energetic.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you can see that. Huh?
I mean, I'm sure you could.
All right, so today's topic, we are discussing bowing out gracefully.
Bow
Um,
out.
You know, sometimes you just need to know when to say when to an unhealthy relationship, you know, whatever it might be. So, let's
Well, listen to this. First of all, what makes a relationship like toxic or unhealthy? A relationship with a man and a woman, or if you're, gay, a man and a man, or a woman and a woman, or just a friendship. a platonic friendship, or even, you know, sometimes it could be with relatives. What makes a relationship unhealthy?
Mistrust,
Okay.
being taken advantage of. I think, I mean, you guys can chime in.
No, I was gonna say it's not just the big doozies, you know,
Yeah.
like the big trust issues and things like those are the very obvious ones. But a lot of times, just a relationship being give and take. You know, is it a two-way street? Is this is what I'm giving being reciprocated?
Mm.
You know, and sometimes when you are constantly pouring and pouring and pouring into somebody, and you know, at a point, it's just like you gotta know
The
when
return isn't enough to
Mm-hmm.
to warrant a good investment.
Right.
Have you guys ever had relationships, and I've experienced this more frequently. I look back over people in my life, and I'm talking about girlfriends, that I don't any longer associate with or whatever. And more often than not, it's not over a big blow up, it just kind of fizzled.
Fizzles out.
And it, you know, over time for no reason, like,
I
have you
think
guys
people,
experienced that?
in some situations, I do think that life kind of takes over and everybody just kind of gets caught up in their own stuff. And that to me is a little bit different. Like, we only talk like every 4 months now instead of talking every week.
Okay.
That's a little bit different than we've outgrown one another. We, you know, chose different courses or walked different paths or, you know, maybe so much of the one-sidedness it got to a point where I just kind of pulled back and that was would not have been what would have been expected. Like the person who pulls back the person who pulled back in those situations may not necessarily have been the one that people would have expected to. Do you know what I mean?
I believe in seasonal people.
Relationships.
Seasonal relationships. I think some relationships are just meant for a season.
I
And I think that it's meant to for a purpose. They were meant to be in your life for this purpose only, and when that purpose is completed or fulfilled, then
Move on.
We just throw them away like a used Kleenex.
I don't think you necessarily throw them away like they use Kleenex. I think that God just moves you on to
Or you put it
whatever
on
else.
God now, okay.
I think it could be. See,
Put your abandonment issues on God.
I'm not only the one that's abandoned, but anyway, I'm just saying like
the abandoned?
No,
or
I
do you
don't.
abandon?
Have you
don't
ever
like
had relationships that were good, close relationships that don't exist?
my friend, we were best friends all through high school. You know, the two I hung out with, but I don't talk to either one of them now, and nothing ever happened.
There was
to
no
where
blow up or
no, it was
anything?
no blow up. She
Yeah.
kind of went her way. We talked a little bit less, then a little bit less,
Yeah.
then a little bit less, till we just weren't talking no
And
more.
it's just
Weren't talking
crazy
anymore.
how some of those relationships just, like you said, just kind of fizzle out. Whereas others, you might talk a little less, but you have relationships where you don't talk every day, and as soon as you talk, I don't care if it's been a week,
Yeah.
if it's been
3 months.
3 months, 9
Yeah.
months, you pick right back up.
Yeah.
You know,
I have
and
relationships like
yeah,
that.
and you just kind of know the ones that are kind of okay, I can take it or leave it, you know, and you know the ones that are you're a keeper. You're a keeper, Shawnee.
She don't look happy.
Oh, she say, oh,
Put
thanks.
her on the list.
No,
birthday.
I'm so sorry. You know what? I'm just thinking this.
You're dripping with sincerity.
I'm sorry. My head is in a different place today. I'm so sorry. I'm just thinking about relationships, and you know,
Oh, you about to cry?
I am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get you.
Are you?
Aw,
Okay.
I understand.
Okay.
That's okay. That's why we're talking. This is therapeutic, not only for us, but for the audience as well, because I, like Shawnee, find myself,
And you pour.
Yeah.
I find myself struggling with that now, you know,
Yeah.
with a very good, what I thought was a very good relationship. And Shawnee just said something that was profound, that she thinks relationships are, I'm gonna try not to, for a season, but I never go into them with that. I go into
You
it
don't.
that,
You sure don't.
that when I'm your friend,
It's a lifetime. And I feel like you should. Oh my gosh, I feel bad now. My goodness. Yeah.
I just go into it that I'm your friend for life.
life,
And
But that's, no, is that the used one? No.
You just kind of, it's just a disappointment, especially when you don't know why something's changed. And I guess a little bit of naivety on my part is I'm thinking that
You're gonna get what you give.
not only that, but that you really want, when I tell you things that you ask me that, you know, even if it's something you don't agree with, you really want that. Or I don't, yeah. And so it's hard. It's really hard. And I guess for me, I don't know what to do with that. When it fizzles out, do you mourn it? Do you go to the person? Do you
Absolutely, you
y'all
mourn it.
keep
You mourn it.
trying.
You know, yeah.
When I took grief recovery for like a week, I quit. But yeah, I couldn't handle it. But the first thing that I did learn is that a relationship, the loss of any relationship, is like a death, and you have to go through that same process that you would if someone died.
That makes sense.
Especially if it's someone that was really close to you, a divorce, a best friend that you a fallout, or even if it was just gradual and you just don't know why.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's no closure. That could be almost worse than the big fallout.
That's true.
Because in the big fallout, you
know
know
what
you
it
can blame
is.
it on what, right?
Yeah.
But if you just grew apart, like if Tika and I ever grew apart to where we weren't talking, I would really grieve that
We did.
relationship. We did. We surely did, didn't we?
Then
But
that's
good.
But that is the to me the sign of a strong and healthy relationship.
What brought it back after the space?
Me. No. Good.
Because listen to
No.
this. I've had friends at my other job, my previous job to where I am now, that I'm thinking we just cool, we cool. I had a 40th birthday party. I invited these friends, and I heard every excuse from, oh, I forgot to, oh, my boyfriend told me I should really go, but it was snowing, to it was cold, to, I heard every excuse. And these are people that every birthday of theirs I'm sending a card. When they were married, every anniversary. And it's like, when do you stop? At some point, I kind of feel like I'm kind of pushing my friendship on them, and I'm not taking their, and even now, some of those same so-called friends, if they say, D, I need, I'm there,
But it goes
so
to the
I don't know
value
what to do.
that you both place on it. With us, I think for a while we both knew that things had we had kind of done this thing and things were different, you know. But at a certain point, I'm like, I miss my friend, you know.
Good.
So I reached out to her a couple times, but I'm like, she just don't sound right. And you know, but like I said, you have to see what the value is. And I think she saw the value, and so she
responded.
And
Have there been
and
other
once
relationships or long-term friendships that you've had where you've tried to reach out to other people, or have you said they're gone, let them fizzle, or like what made this one?
make
Salvageable.
want to reach out? Because the nature of the relationship, the depth of the friendship, and I knew that there has to be something going on, and it was, you know, I mean, we had each at different times, you know, I think had just we were in a place, in a funk, and you know, and once we shared that, we were able to repair and rebuild.
Probably better than
Stronger,
before.
probably.
Yeah, probably better than before. Can a friendship really be a true friendship? If there's no conflict or it hasn't experienced conflict, if it's just always smooth, happy, or is that something else than a friendship? Is it just a good girlfriend or a good acquaintance? Do you have to have conflict in order to be a strong, true, real friendship?
I don't know, but I do know that if on the other side of that conflict there is no repairing of the damage, then I would probably tend to question the legitimacy of that relationship. Probably.
Do you think there has to be conflict to show that this can stand the test of
I
this?
think it depends on what type of relationship it is. Like, I have friends that I consider good friends that I don't talk too often enough to have conflict, but I still consider them really
A
good
friend.
friends when I
Okay.
talk to them.
Good.
Now, anybody that you talk to on a daily basis, you're going to have conflict with.
Conflict.
It's like a marriage of some sorts. I hope Steve don't say, never, I don't even know why I said that.
no, but really,
But it's almost like a marriage of some sorts. I mean,
It is.
if I literally talk to her every day. So we gonna have conflict, like I have with my husband or whatever. But I think that it's the kind of conflict, if you love each other and you consider each other family, that you get through.
Okay.
You know?
absolutely. Dang, you made me forget my thought.
Does it have to have conflict?
Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, yeah, because I don't think that it has to be conflict. It doesn't have to be horrible conflict, but there's gonna be, like you said, there's gonna be a conflict if the relationship is real.
Right.
It's gonna be just like, I think every relationship that you invest in, investment is work. It takes work. It doesn't have to be hard work. It doesn't have to be horrible, but it does take work. And just the fact that I am honest with you and you are honest with me about things, and that we're just not gonna see eye to eye on everything. So there will be
hurt feelings.
yeah, so there will be some but I mean, like, our relationship is just like our relationship, you know, and it's like, okay, I ain't feeling her today, or okay,
You're picking on me.
well, when you do have two older siblings, they do pick on you.
They
do.
Or you just feel that way. But
No, they pick, they gang up,
Moving on.
but yeah.
okay.
Well, you've experienced it even from them, haven't you?
What? Have you experienced that? You've
Yeah.
experienced
Yeah,
that?
y'all
Or you just
no, y'all
No.
really
They're doing it now, but they always do it. Anyway,
But anyway.
yeah.
I mean, you know,
I
it's
disagree. Right.
could be in
Just a little softer skin,
soft,
probably.
you know,
Just doesn't.
I don't have
That's
soft
okay.
skin.
Pretty soft.
So that don't bother me that much.
It usually doesn't.
Okay.
I'm just saying, sometimes you guys are bullies. It's
You
okay
two are
to own it.
you two
Own
are
it.
very much alike.
Yes.
Very much alike.
Babies.
Okay.
So, have you guys been in situations where you have been the one that's had to pull back and say, this isn't working for me?
Yeah, I feel like if you, especially in a relationship, not just a friendship, but in a romantic relationship, I feel like beyond the whole I'm not getting or giving, if you feel in that relationship that you're less of a person, then you need to pull back. Because you should never be in a relationship where you constantly feel like you're less of a person. And I think that if you're making your mate feel that way, then you need to think about some things. Yeah.
Well, to answer your question, I have been in situations and am currently where I feel like it's unbalanced and it's not. I just believe that in a relationship, it should be mutually edifying to each person. It should be mutually beneficial, even if it's in different ways. For example, I tend to be more of an encourager with my words and cards and all that, and more of a support. But you might be the one to make me laugh, or you might be the one to whatever. So it might be different ways that we but I believe that if one is kind of, I don't want to say dead weight, but if there's no,
dead weight.
Yeah. Gets back.
but my thing is I don't know how to do that pullback thing, I guess.
Oh.
Like I want to cut off, sometimes if you don't have blood running through an extremity or to something, or if it's not alive, it's not adding a purpose. It kind of needs to be pruned for growth. And I guess that's kind of, if I had to say in my personal life or in my relationships, I don't know how to prune because I'm too worried about, will that make me look mean?
Yeah, I've had those conversations before.
With me?
No.
Oh.
No.
I was gonna say, I know what your
I
suggestions
have.
are. I know what your suggestions are.
Oh,
How
with
do
you
have-
about your
Yes.
your own. Oh,
But you're
yes.
saying you've had to have those conversations.
What
with
is that
friends.
like?
Friend.
What does that conversation look like?
Well, I'll give you an example of one. One was completely on board and in agreement with everything I said.
Really?
Yes. She said,
Wow.
"You're right. I know that I'm not as good a friend to you as you deserve,
Wow.
and as good a friend to you as you are to me. And I just, you can't have what you can't give what you don't have."
Wow.
And I didn't sever that relationship
Mm-hmm.
because I appreciated the honesty, and I appreciated her own insight into that,
Yeah.
into the relationship.
So you just see it for what it is. Then you're just able to see it for what it
and
is.
then I just kind of had to adjust my expectations. And
That's
that
exactly
the
what I
thing.
was gonna say.
That's the thing.
And sometimes
right there.
people have a hard time
yeah.
defining roles in
Yes.
friendships. Every friendship is different.
Yep, that's right.
And that's what Dion's downfall.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you
She wants
expect.
to give everybody is not meant to be a
On the
close
same level.
friend.
Right.
You put everybody there.
Yeah, I think you kind of look at it as like a circle, and then a broader circle, and a broader circle, and a broader circle. And these are your loved ones. These are the ones that where you have mutually beneficial relationships. And these are almost there. And these are acquaintances.
And that's
associates.
okay.
And that's
And that's
okay.
okay.
That is
And
okay.
these are ones that I talk to 3 times a year.
Right.
And these are,
These
so
are
as-
my
yeah.
friends at work.
Well,
These
but
are
here's
my
the
friends-
other thing.
Right.
The ones that like you said, these are the ones that I talk to 3 times a year. There might be people that you see and talk to every day who are in this same
this
realm.
circle as
And
well.
that's okay.
That's
Just
right.
because you see someone more often or communicate
Right.
with someone more often
Yeah.
doesn't mean that they
That they're
automatically
closer.
are supposed
Yeah,
to
right.
be here.
That's true.
Yeah.
And that doesn't, and you don't
That's
have
true.
to invest in that way.
That's true.
And I have, like I said, I have one friend that I talk to maybe once every 6 months, if that. And I don't really call her. She don't really call me. When we think about it, we know when we call, we're gonna talk on the phone for about 3-4 hours, and then we probably not gonna talk again for another.
And you just-
but I'm okay with
Yeah,
that,
that's okay.
and she's okay with that,
Right.
and we're not mad. Oh, she didn't call me. It's been 6
Right.
months, But that is that relationship, and I understand.
And it works.
And that's not saying that that's
Right.
not a good friend.
Friend,
Because
right.
in that 4 hours, you might catch up on every single
Okay.
piece of that's been going on in my life for all that time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like Teak with Box Sorter. You don't talk to him every day,
Mhm,
but he's still really a
Yeah,
good
a
friend.
good
And I would say
friend.
probably one of her best
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But this is helpful for me.
It is.
This is a good conversation. I like
sure
this.
it is.
But how do you tell the people?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Because
Not
they,
necessarily.
well,
I think that
I feel like it depends on what you feel is at stake.
I think if it's a close friend,
Yes.
somebody she's
Yes.
considering a close friend,
Yes.
you absolutely tell
Absolutely.
then you let them know. I feel like our friendship
Right.
is different. But if not, I think the friendship kind of defines itself.
Yeah.
Though.
And that's
know?
what I was about to say. A lot of times, if it's not a spouse or a relationship or family, it will work itself out, like you said. You probably will just grow apart and
Just
won't.
establish the
and
roles.
You just It'll
And
just find
and
itself.
even with family, sometimes there are people that you have relationships with outside of your family that are closer relationships than those that are within your family.
Right.
system.
That's true.
I think this has been very therapeutic.
You have anything to add?
Yeah,
Please, can you come
Come
around?
on, come
We'd
on.
love to have your input.
all right.
Here, you want to sit here?
20 minutes. 22.
Go ahead.
Okay, sit down.
Alright. This ain't for y'all, this just for the camera.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Alright. As I've gotten older, I've learned that there are different kinds of friendships and there are different reasons that they end. Some end because they like drift apart. Each person goes their separate ways. Some are just not healthy relationships. Like they're not the right person. Like you're almost guilty by association. And you need to cut it off because it makes your character look bad. Some friendships everybody's not meant to be a best friend. Usually to see if someone is the right character to be a best friend, I usually have to compare them to my sister. They have to have a lot of the same characteristics, make me laugh like my sister. But that's pretty much it.
And even probably fight like your sister.
Yeah,
with you,
fight
like
like
your
That's
sister.
very
Like
insightful.
these are
I
the
love
ones I
that.
could be mad at today, but
Yeah.
I know I'm still ride or die with them tomorrow.
Yeah, they gotta be like family
Absolutely.
to even.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's very good. Very insightful.
Very great. All right, ladies, that was a really insightful discussion.
It was.
Thank
It
you
was.
guys. That was therapy for me. That was a little session.
Aw, well, I say a great way to top all this off and celebrate tea, because everybody grab a glass.
Hey.
And I say we pour some out.
Hey.
For the homie.
Homies. I'm gonna just pour pass.
Go right. I'm just gonna pass.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna pour.
All right, pour.
I
Right.
will too.
Really, water?
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa, you
Knock it off a little bit.
to the brim, huh?
Go to the rim with brim.
Right. Would you like
feel
some?
mine too? No, she would not.
No.
Well, you
No,
might
she
as well
would
just
not.
top it off.
Go.
Oh. Okay.
You might as well.
I
All right.
just watched that too. I'm giving myself a little more too.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Happy birthday to me.
We just salute you, Teak, and we are just so thankful and blessed to know you and love you and be loved by you. And we wish you 28 more wonderful years.
Yes.
28. To the bride and groom.
To 28.
Everybody tune in the rest of the month, because this is going to be, this month, September, is our last month for this second season. So you guys keep on
You're
riding
here.
the train.
We will have a couple special episodes around the holidays. But
Right. But yeah, we won't see you guys till third season.
All right.
Wow.
Don't forget to check our website out, www.theimjustsayngshow.com.
Also, the Cancer Walk,
Yes.
Sunday, October 20th. Go to our website. You can click the link. You can register to walk with us. And also, I believe next week we'll start selling t-shirts for the event that you can wear at the walk or just purchase. And a donation will go towards the American Cancer Society for breast cancer.
Yes. Absolutely.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you. I'm
Thank
Teak,
you.
and I'm just saying happy birthday to me.
I'm Shani, and I'm just saying, happy birthday, Tika. Come on. Okay. Happy birthday, bestie.
Thank you.
I'm Dee, and I'm just saying, happy birthday.
Oh my gosh.
I was trying to sound like Marilyn the Hoe. When she sang the Chinese, she's like, happy birthday.
I'm Chris, and I'm just saying, happy birthday.
That's what she
to
said.
you.
I just said.
That's what you saying?
Be original.
Oh, I didn't recognize that song.
Somebody can buy
Now that was tired, fired, and undesired
Oh,
right
that's
there.
not what that
And you
sounds
recorded
like.
that, baby.
You coined that.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
She sound like a man.
Sound like Heat Miser.
Hi, my name is Stephen, and I'm just saying, education is the key to defeating ignorance.
Hi, I'm David, and I'm just saying, in all aspects of life, if you fail to train, then you train to fail.
Well, so let me ask you this. How do you outer circle? Some people can navigate between the circles then.
No.
Not on the birthday.
So I just sway in and out.
Starting in 5, 4, 3.
All right, ladies, that was. Why are you staring at the camera?
Can I get to 2?
She wasn't finished counting.
You said
I said
5, 4, 3, and you said all right.
All right.
Damn.
Yes.
I don't know what I was thinking about.
We don't either.
Trying to hurry up and get the show.
Right,
5, 4, 3. All right.
Texting.
All right.
5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2.
All right. That was
You gonna go. Oh, God.
make a funny.
Right. So back on body.
Queen. Wow.
Oh, gosh.
Yourself a merry little birthday.
Yeah, it's TH, not R.
Birthday.
Oh, my gosh.
Have yourself. That's why you don't have any friends. So, what are we talking about today?
Yeah, I was. That's
Right?
anyway. Today we're talking about.
Does anybody know what we're talking about?
Yes.
Yes.
Can we say it?
Nick, can you please
say it?